Hey everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Abu Siddiq. I'm from architecture student of ITENAS, and my friend.
Salwa Sarah, NRP 21 2021 036.
My name is Nike Komariansyah, number of student 21 20 21 029.
Meaning of COVID-19. Coronavirus, or known as COVID-19, is a virus that causes upper respiratory tract infection. COVID symptoms can range from mild to moderate. Like the flu, many people are infected with this virus at least once in their life. Following several types of coronaviruses that can also cause disease are: first, Middle East Respiratory Syndrome or MERS-CoV. Secondly, Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome or SARS-CoV. And then the last one, pneumonia SARS, which appeared in November 2002 in China, spread to several other countries, starting from Hong Kong, Vietnam, Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, England, Italy, Sweden, Switzerland, Russia, to the United States. The SARS epidemic, which ended in mid-2003, infected 898 people in various countries. At least around 774 people lost their lives due to this serious respiratory tract infection. Today, there are 7 types of coronavirus, HCOVs, identified, namely HCOV 2298, HCOV OC43, HCOV NL63, HCOV HKU1, SARS-CoV, which causes acute respiratory syndrome, MERS-CoV, Middle East Respiratory Syndrome. At the end of 2019, a new type of coronavirus emerged, which is novel coronavirus, SARS-CoV-2 or COVID-19. This virus first broke out in the city of Wuhan, China, and spread to other countries starting in January 2020. Meanwhile, Indonesia announced a case of COVID-19 in March 2020. Currently, the use of masks of prevent coronavirus has been relaxed, following the lifting of community activity restriction or PPKM at the end of December 2022. Wearing masks outdoor is no longer mandatory. However, when indoors, it's still permissible to wear a mask. Because Indonesia has not completely escaped the pandemic, and wearing a mask is one of the best prevention protocols. Difference between COVID-19 and SARS-CoV-2. COVID-19 is the name given by WHO to describe diseases by the new coronavirus. Meanwhile, SARS-CoV-2 is a coronavirus that causes the respiratory infection COVID-19. The names of viruses and diseases are usually different. For example, acquired immune deficiency syndrome or AIDS is the name of the disease caused by the human immunodeficiency virus or HIV. Even though at first glance the name of the SARS-CoV-2 virus is identical to SARS-CoV, the two are different. That's why explain that SARS-CoV coronavirus or SARS-CoV is a virus identified in 2003 that causes SARS or severe acute respiratory syndrome. At the time, the SARS epidemic spread to 26 countries and infected more than 800 cases in 2003. Still quoting from the WHO website, viruses and diseases often have difference. For example, SIV is the name of the virus that causes AIDS, or measles has a different name from the virus that causes rubella here depend on the type of virus that attack and how serious the infection is. The following are some common symptoms of COVID-19. First, runny nose. Second, headache. Third, cough. Fourth, sore throat. And then fever, feeling unwell, loss of the sense of taste and smell. Some coronavirus variants can cause fever symptoms. The infection can turn into bronchitis and pneumonia caused by COVID-19, resulting in symptoms such as fever that may be high enough when the patient has pneumonia. Cough will mucus, hard to breathe, chest pain or shortness of breath only. Which disease can cause fever symptoms if it affects certain groups of individuals. For example, people with heart or lung disease, people with weakened immune system, babies, and the elderly.
How to spread COVID-19? 1. Fear droplets are liquid or splashes of water that come out of the respiratory tract when someone coughs or sneezes. Risk of transmission of the COVID-19 virus droplets will increase drastically if someone does not wear a mask. However, it turns out that droplets are not only limited to liquid release when sneezing or coughing, but also when talking, singing, or walking. 2. Show physical contact. Physical contact, such as shaking hands, is one medium for transmitting COVID-19 because you never know how many germs, virus, and bacteria are on our hands and toes of the person we are talking to. Therefore, as much as possible, avoid direct physical contact. If you are confessed, try replacing the handshake with the name's movement, which is the movement of bringing your hands together at your chest, which is often as when doing yoga. 3. Yoga. Third, contaminate surface. Transmission of the COVID-19 virus can occur when someone touches items that may have been contaminated by other people, droplets. Then the virus moves to the nose, mouth, or eyes from touching the contaminated item you bring. 4. Poorly ventilated rooms. Closed rooms with poor ventilation are comfortable places for virus to spread. The COVID-19 virus can spread quickly if someone stays indoors for too long with poor ventilation. Therefore, open the windows of the room and let fresh air fill the room to reduce the risk of infection. 5. Crowded place. Avoiding crowded place is one of the many things you can do. Get out there, reduce transmission. Please fill it with people at high risk because they can allow physical touch or playing droplets. Maintaining a distance of at least 1 meter is a preventive measure that you can take when you are in crowded situations. Global virus spread. COVID-19 infections are still increasing in 72 countries. At least there is 556.201.000 report infection and 6.776.000 reported deaths caused by the new coronavirus so far.
Next, negative impact received. There are 5 major impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic on society. The first impact that is very pronounced and easy to see is the weakening of household consumption or the weakening of the purchasing power of society at large. The second impact is declining investment figures in various business sectors. The third impact, namely hospitals and health service overload, many health workers are exposed. People are afraid to access hospital and health center and morbidity and death rate rise. The fourth impact, namely the economic sector. In one sector that has experienced a significant impact. As a result, many people lost their job and income. The fifth impact is that school enthusiasm decreases. Next, prevention, prevention and control of COVID-19. Prevention of transmission to individuals. Transmission of COVID-19 occurs through droplets containing the SARS-CoV-2 virus which enter the body through the nose, mouth, and eyes. Therefore, prevention of transmission of COVID-19 to individuals is carried out with several actions such as a. Clean your hands regularly by washing your hand with soap and running water for 40 to 60 seconds or using an alcohol-based antiseptic hand sanitizer for at least 20 to 30 seconds. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unclean hands. B. Use personal protective equipment in the form of masks that cover the nose and mouth if you have to leave the house or interact with other people whose health status is unknown, who may be able to transmit COVID-19. C. Maintain a minimum distance of 1 meter from other people to avoid being exposed to droplets from people who cough or sneeze. If it is if it is not possible to maintain distance, it can be done using various administrative and other technical techniques. D. Limit yourself to interact or contact with other people whose health status is unknown. A. When you arrive home after traveling, immediately shower and change clothes before contact with family member at home. F. Increase body endurance by implementing a clean and healthy lifestyle, PHBS, such as consuming balanced nutrition, physical activity for at least 30 minutes a day, adequate rest, including the use of traditional health care. Next, the conclusion. COVID-19 has become a global pandemic that has had a major impact on our lives. The SARS-CoV-2 virus that caused COVID-19 has spread throughout the world, infecting millions of people and causing many deaths. This pandemic has had major consequences in public health, economic, and social field. However, the global collaborative effort in the development of vaccines, the therapies, and response strategies, we have succeeded in controlling the spread of the virus and reducing the impact of the pandemic. Social distancing, physical distancing, mask use, and hygiene protocol have proven effective in slowing the transmission of the virus. The COVID-19 pandemic has taught us the importance of preparedness, international collaboration, and health system reform. We must remain alert to the possibility of new have new wave or new variant of the virus. We continue to strive to increase our capacity to face the threat of future pandemic. Although challenges still exist, we have proven our ability to adapt and survive in this global crisis. With cooperation, discipline, and strong commitment, we can emerge from the pandemic and build a safer and more disaster resilient world. That's all. Thank you for the attention.